Thank you, Branwen. You can go now. I'm not going to hurt them. The entire point of you bringing them here was so I could... You have my word. Hello again. Remember me? You certainly healed up nicely. Yes, well. I told you I'd find you. Granted, took a little longer than I was anticipating, but we got there. And I'm just admiring the handiwork. Trying to figure out where my work ended and hers began. I have it on good authority that you did go see the sorceress. Good. What took me so long? Very funny. I don't know if you remember the particulars after we parted, but turns out the witchwood is a little bit, well, a little bit harder to get out of than I was anticipating. How much do you remember, out of curiosity? So a decent amount then. Yes, well, if you remembered everything properly, you would remember that the witchwood itself is warded. Found out the hard way that it's blood wards. And if you also remember properly, when you get attacked by a witch, you get infused with their venom, bile, I don't know what you call it, I don't care to know, quite frankly. And that's what turns you in to this. Now, a witch hunter can leave the witchwood, but at great physical pain and cost. I had a pounding migraine that nearly brought me to my knees the first time I tried to leave. Tried again, and again, and again. You see, I was quite desperate to get the information that you'd have for me, so I kept trying. Then my, how would you call him? I wouldn't call him a friend. He much prefers the term savior, but that's a little far-fetched. Benefactor? Maybe. We'll go with that for now. He helped me out. And this ring. They said it might be cursed, but quite frankly, no worse than the curse I already bear. Anyway. It, lessens the physical effects of me leaving the witchwood. I still get nasty migraines from time to time, but at least they're not utterly debilitating. So you see, I have had quite the time trying to get back to you. For you hold so many precious answers that I need. So tell me about it. How did the sorceress heal you? She said she'd seen it before. Yes. Yes, that sounds about right. So everyone that my magic touches gets this curse. Curious. Go on. She said it behaved like a blessing. It doesn't. Maybe some of my original magic is there after all. And I thought it was completely lost. Tainted. What else? She gave you tea and told you a story. What is this, a nursery rhyme? And the story of a healer. Well, it sounds like you two had a perfectly pleasant time together. Oh, where are my manners? Would you like a drink? Oh, what's this place? It's really a glorified back storeroom. Let's see, what do we have? Apples? Want one? I hear Branwen only gets the highest quality. Something about her famous fall apple crisp. Oh, come now. You don't think I'd poison it, do you? That'd be a little too on the nose. I do miss them. Can't really bite into them. Fangs and all. No, you'd be impressed with how much they get in the way of things. Not really useful for much for me. I don't get venom like witches do. I just get the physical effects. Well, if you're into that, I suppose, but I'd much rather have my regular teeth back. First thing I'll do if I figure out how to get rid of them is bite into an apple. Let's see what else. I think is that blood? I didn't know Brandon was into that. And this looks fancy. Some kind of infusion. Shall we? Vanilla. And what do you think? It smells like some kind of hard liquor. Well, only one way to find out. Oh, I'm sorry. Is that too much for you? Baby. Anyway, I'm sure Branwen would mind, but she's not here to tell us no. Seems awfully expensive. Awfully strong, too. Would you like to try? Well, of course you're trying it first. You're my guinea pig. Now, believe me, I've been someone's test subject one too many times in my life. Drink up. Didn't like it. I figured it was probably a bit too strong for you, but I'd be a bad guest if I didn't offer you something. Oh, that bit about me being a test for a later date, dear. We barely know each other. You used to take me out for dinner first. So anyway, this healer. Right. So she gives you tea. Tells you the magic behaves like a blessing and a curse. Tells you the story of a healer. Am I missing anything? Wait, hold on, go back. Magic itself. As in, like, the very essence of magic called out to you. And wanted you to drink a specific potion. What the hell? Okay, so magic got even more magic-y. I don't understand. Who was the healer? Oh. Oh, that is too good. Let's see, what were the original members again? Mithralia, Riker, Tavis, Malachi, Serana, and mysterious number 6. Oh, my friend will be very interested to hear about that. Oh. It's funny because it would seem magic has a bone to pick with some people. And it would be nice to see them taken care of. For once. Maybe our goals are more aligned with the sorceresses than he lets on. Maybe he can let go of that feud for once in his very, very long life. She gave you a potion. What kind of potion? And it worked. How much? Did she say anything about if you took more of it, what the effects might be? That could work. Anything about what was in it? What do you mean the potion was Serana's? She makes them in honor of them. If I didn't know any better, I'd say magic was sentimental. How strange. How strange indeed. And this potion, it worked. It healed you. Do you mind? I'm not going to put another curse on you. I'm just going to scan you. What do you mean, like the sorceress did? She scanned you too. Strange. No, I don't know where I got my powers from. Any clue I can get helps. My first memory is waking up in a dark dungeon. Having someone yell at me to hurry. Then being ushered out into a carriage, tossed into the witchwood, shown the witch hunters, and told they'd be back for me. It's all a bit confusing. But if you say the things I do are similar to the sorceress, then curious. Anyway. Again, not going to curse you, just feel about to see if my previous magic is there or not. Lovely, thank you for your cooperation. Certainly feels like she got it all. What do you mean you can hear it again? I don't hear anything. What does it sound like? Well, it certainly feels like it healed you sufficiently. I don't know what you mean by that voice. I don't understand. I believe you, I just don't understand. Maybe I'll pay her a visit myself. No, you're free to go. Oh yes, I know there's a thunderstorm out now. I can't help that. Don't tell anyone you saw me. For what it's worth, travel safe, wherever you go.